And if you haven't already, please do smash up the likes. Big up, big up. Right. Okay, Ahmad, you have to be the guy to stop me being shameless when we do this combined 11. Because you know what I'm like. I'm going to end up being shameless. Right. Let's go back here, but let me share this screen instead and see what it does. Can we actually... Wait, you can piss off. You can piss off. Right, let me see. Okay. Let me make you... good night, Gil. Good night.
Good night, Gil, man.
Make that. You don't need to be that small. Nor do I. Hold up. Bear with me 1 second, people. Right, there we go. Right, combined 11 time, people. So obviously this is a combined 11 for Barca versus Bayern, obviously in the Champions League. If you're watching this as a video, because I'm going to put it as a video, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and it'll be even closer to the game when I upload it. Either way, I'm going to play a 4-2-3-1. I believe both clubs play a 4-2-3-1, if I'm right by saying. And also chat, if you're in here, make sure you let me know what you think in the comments. Live chat, obviously, as well. So yeah, big up. So goalkeeper isn't a discussion, because even with Szczesny, I'm having Manuel Neuer. That's just basic fact. Pina ain't getting in there, and nor is Szczesny. So even when they had the Stegen, he was not beating Neuer. There's a reason Neuer was the keeper for Germany for a long time, to be honest with you. So
yeah, come on now.
He goes in. So their right back is Kunde, isn't it? Kunde, or we may as well. There's no point putting Kimmich, because realistically it should be Kimmich, but Kimmich doesn't play there, so we have to have him as a midfielder.
All right, then by default we're putting Kunde.
Yeah, because what? Sancho Bowie, Stanisic won't be back. Sancho Bowie, Lima, Guerrero. Yeah, it has to be Kunde. Yeah, it has to be Kunde. Not that I like him, to be fair, but it does have to be him. So put him in there. We'll go to the centre backs in a minute. They've got their left back is Balde, if I'm right by saying. He's good. He's good, but I don't think he's as good as the Snake, personally. Where is he? There he is. So that would be their centre back options. What we thinking for their centre back options? Because Kim probably is our better centre back, but who is there? Like, is Martinez any good?
He's awful. You know what I would do? I genuinely would put Kim Min-jae and Kubarsi. Yeah, Ahmed said it right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Kubarsi. I will put him in. I'm not trying to say that I'm not going to put him in.
No, yeah, he looks pretty good for his age.
But realistically, it should be Kim Min-jae and Araujo. If Araujo was fit, he's obviously not, so we're not going to put him in, obviously. But yeah, we'll put those two in. So is that how you spell it? This guy, right?
C-U-B. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, him.
So yeah, he goes in with Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae, perfect. Now this is interesting. This is very, very, very interesting. Right. So for me, I'm going to put the players in, and then we can have the debate. So for me, I'm putting in João Palhinha, and I'm putting in Kimmich, right? But the argument will obviously be, and obviously let me know as well in the chat, the argument will obviously be Pedri. I don't know if De Jong's been playing very well, but De Jong is obviously an option as well. So it's interesting. What does it say? Kubarsi is a good ball player in centre back. Okay. Straight away he says Pedri. Interesting. Let me know what you think as well, chat. What do you think? Do you think you put Pedri in on the left instead of Palhinha?
I think is Pedri holding midfield. He's an 8, no?
Well, no, but he does play in the pivot because obviously the 10 position is for
Yeah, true. You know what?
left.
Are we putting who's the best players or what's the best balance?
Whatever, bro. You let me know what you think.
You know what I'm going to do? As much as I appreciate Paulinho, since we're not doing balance, I'm putting Kimmich and Pedri.
Kimmich and Pedri.
Although if it was about balance, then it would be what you're saying.
Wilma said Pedri and Paulinho. Interesting.
Or Pedri and Paulinho, yeah, something like that.
Pedri and Kimmich double pivot. Okay. Right.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Right. Pedri. There he is. So he goes in there. Okay, cool. Right. So they play, or they have played, Rafinha. So Rafinha has to get into this team, right? So I'm playing Jamal Musiala on this side. I'm not having it. Don't even come at me, people. Don't come at me because I feel like you have to have Paulinho in this team. Paulinho? Bloody hell, I'm losing my mind here. You have to have Rafinha in this team. So for me personally, I'm having Rafinha at the 10. I feel like he is good enough to be in there. And to be honest with you, Serge Gnabry, Leroy Sané, and Coman do not get on the left. So that's what I'm going with. Now, the right-hand side is spicy. So are we having Yamal or are we having Michael Olise? Yeah, it's an interesting one. Let me go through their stats a minute. Let me see what they've got. Not that stats mean anything, obviously, but I just want to see how they're both doing in their league ties. So Yamal currently has 4 goals, 6 assists in La Liga. We're not going to go through Champions League. I don't care about that. Obviously, this is in the Champions League, but I want to go for their league stats. So then Olise, or Elise, I can never say his name properly. He has 4 goals, 2 assists in the Bundesliga. So it's interesting. It's an interesting one. Rafa left wing and Musiala. You want me to change them? Okay. Olise has been good, but Yamal is different gravy. Okay, interesting. The Croc says Yamal. Wilma says Yamal. Has to be Yamal. Fina is balling. Strike is interesting as well, I agree. Because Pavlovic isn't fit. What do you think, bro? What are you thinking?
I have to admit Yamal, man.
You think Yamal?
Yeah.
Okay. I like Michael Olise. I hope he turns up, but Yamal goes in. Right. Yamal. There we go. So, there we go. There it is. Now it comes to an interesting point. Are we taking Robert Lewandowski or are we having Harry Kane? This is horrible as well, by the way, because you know full well I'm not backing down. So you're going to have to fucking fight it for this one.
All right. Do you want me to be really honest with you, Liam?
Yeah, go on, Chief, speak.
And chat, I hope you understand where I'm coming from. One actually plays as a striker, the other doesn't. So by default, Lewandowski.
Okay.
We've had both at our club. One acts like a striker, the other doesn't.
Okay. So we've got Lewandowski. Damn. We need a poll for this. Okay. So 12 votes, 13 votes now, 69%. Pause. For Lewandowski and 31 for Kane. It's now actually just changed as I said that. So we're going to end the poll. Unfortunately, the fraud is won. So I'm going to press this with my eyes closed because the guy is a fraud. How have we done this? This is mad. But yeah, there is the starting 11 for the combined 11, shall I say. If you have enjoyed, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe and all that good stuff. And until then, we're out of here. Mia Samia. Peace. Right. Now that that's over, because that's the video. Ahmad's just confused himself again. This guy. Every time I do my outro, this guy thinks I'm ending. He does it every single time. Liam, we can't disrespect Lowy Man. Was a living legend for our UCL. Yeah, all right, leave me alone. Get out of here, answer. I thought the stream ended. Okay, the croc got baited as well.